Hi students, in this video we will discuss insertion sort technique. In previous video we discussed a bubble sort technique and now we will discuss insertion sort technique. How the sorting will be done by using this insertion sort technique. Remember, these are the key points in insertion sort. What are those key points here? So initialization of I. Generally, array index is starting from 0 onwards, 0, 1, 2, and so on. Array size is n minus 1. So, in this insertion sort, I is initialized to 1. J is I minus 1. So, if that is, suppose I is present in 5th position, then the J will start from 4th position. And I is moved towards right side. I is moved towards right side means simply what will happen to I? I will be incremented. J equal to 4 and J is moved towards left side. That means if I equal to 5, I will go like this 5, 6, 7 and so on. J equal to 4, that means left side means J minus minus. 4 means here 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Minus 1 is invalid position. Like that, we will do the process of initialization of I and J. And we will take another variable like a temporary variable. Temporary variable is A of I. I will explain why we have taken temporary variable also. And remember these conditions. Based on these conditions only we will do. If A of J is greater than temp, then move jth position element to right side. Jth position element to right side. That means suppose jth position element is nothing but A of J. Where this A of J is placed, so one position right side or right side I told you no, that means J plus 1th position. So jth position element is placed in J plus 1th position. This is important. When we have to do this, we have to do if A of J is greater than 10. If this condition is failed, then what shall we do is, we will place temp in J plus 1th position. This is also important. We will solve this with the examples, don't worry. So now let observe these conditions. I am repeating here. See, if A of J is greater than temp, then move jth position element towards right side, which means this one. If this condition is failed, then we will place temp in J plus 1th position. So now let us start with an example. Example of insertion sort technique. For example, this is the array. The elements, suppose array size equal to 4, 0, 1, 2, 3. Suppose the elements are 8, 3, 2, 7. As we already discussed, so I is present in first position, J is initialized to minus 1th position, and temp equal to A of I. A of I is nothing but 3. Then what shall we do? Step 1, comparison. Compare. What shall we compare? Compare temp and A of J. Temp and A of J. See, temp means here 3. A of J means 8. 8 is greater than 3. See, generally sorting means we are placing in ascending order. Left side should be smaller, right side should be greater. But what happened here? This 8 is on left side, which is greater. 8 is greater than 3. Then 8 is moved. 8 is moved. So that means how the array will become. So now the array will become like this. 0, 1, 2, 3. Now 8 is moved to this position. Here it is 8. 2, 7 are as it is. Here an empty. Then decrement J. Now This is second iteration. Decrement j. J is reaching to minus 1th position, which is invalid now. So what shall we do now? Temp is placed in j plus 1th position, as we discussed here. See, if this condition is failed, then temp is placed in j plus 1th position. See, why we are placing in j plus 1th position? So jth position is minus 1, which is invalid here now. So that's why that temp is stored here, which is nothing but 3. Now this is the array. Now what should we do? We will increment I position. Now I is here, j is always minus 1th position, I minus 1th position. What is temp here? Temp equal to a of I, which is nothing but 2. So compare 8 and 2. Now as 8 is greater than 2, 8 is moved one position right side. Now third iteration, 0, 1, 2, 3. See, 8 is moved here, 7 as it is, 3 as it is. Here 8 is moved, now here you are getting space. So here it is a space. Decrement j. Okay, I is present here only. Now what is temp is as it is? Temp is here 2 only. Not here a of I. Already here temp is 2. Now compare 3 and 2. 3 is greater than 2. So 3 is moved to one position right side. Now the array is 0, 1, 2, 3. 3 is present here, 8, 7. J will be decremented, which is invalid position. Then this temp is placed in this position. Okay. So now, this is the array we have to consider. Now what shall we do? Now increment I. Actually I is present here. Now increment I. I is present here. J equal to 8. Now what is temp? Temp equal to a of I, which is nothing but 7. So now compare 8 and 7. Compare 8 and 7. As 8 is greater than 7 now. So 8 is moved one position right side. So now the array will become 2, 3 as it is. 8 is moved here. Now 7 is overwritten with 8. Where is 7? 7 is stored in temporary variable. That's why we have taken temporary variable. Okay. So now here jth position, that means 8 is moved one position right side. Decrement j, I is present here only. Now compare 3 and our temporary variable 7. 3 is less than 7. So 3 is less than 7 means no need to move. Then what shall we do? So this we will place in this space, which is nothing but j plus 1th position. J plus 1th position, 7 we will get. See, now the array is 2, 3, 7, 8. Now increment I, actually I is out of an array. That means all the elements are sorted order. So finally the sorted array is 2, 3, 7, 8. Now, so I hope you understand this insertion sort logic. Now, how can we implement and what is the main logic involved in insertion sort technique for implementation in C? In C, if you want to write, so how shall we write? So we have to initialize I and j, I equal to 1, then j equal to I minus 1. So I is moving towards end of the array. So here what shall we do is I is incremented. Now what are the comparisons we are doing? So if a of j is greater than temp and j is decrementing up to 0th position only. This is the condition. Now what is temp? Temp equal to a of I. temp equal to A of I. Then what shall we do? So what we will do here? We will compare temp and A of j. So now see temp and A of j. If this is satisfied and this is satisfied, now what shall we do here? It is simply, if you can consider your jth position element, we are placing in j plus 1th position. So like that. So otherwise what shall we do now? We are moving temp in jth position. Like that we are doing. So clear explanation of this insertion sort we will discuss in next class. Hope you understand the insertion sort technique. Practice another example. If you have any doubt, you can send me a message. Then I can solve or I can resolve your problem. Thank you, students. Have a great day. Bye bye.